you very much for your support and your response on our intro video. Prasad and me, we're back again. This time with a constraint.
And what might the constraint be?
It's a theory, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. Theory of constraints. Yeah, good one. Okay, so what do you understand the theory of constraints?
What I understand is that, the first thing that comes to my mind is the strongest part of a chain is the weakest link.
Absolutely. So, in other words, a constraint is anything, it's an impediment, right? It's a bottleneck.
Right.
So it's anything that prevents an organization from achieving maximum output or throughput from a process.
Gotcha.
So, the theory of constraints, ladies and gentlemen, is a comprehensive technique for identifying the constraints that an organization faces, which prevents the organization from achieving maximum output or throughput. In the language of TOC or theory of constraints, it's called throughput.
Okay.
Right. Now, there are a couple of key takeaways from what I just said, from the definition of TOC. The one biggest thing is it's a comprehensive technique. Right? It's not a technique which says that we need to identify a constraint in a particular part of a process. No.
Okay.
It talks about the comprehensive process as a whole. Let me give you an example.
Okay.
So let's talk about a sales process.
Okay.
Now, just like any other process, a sales process also comprises of various sub-processes, right?
Right.
We're talking about lead generation, we're talking about approaching a customer either through cold callings or through a reference or whatever it may be.
True.
And then the actual pitch and then the closing.
Right.
Right? In a nutshell, these are the 5 steps of a typical sales process.
True.
Now, as an organization, you have an option of either choosing, let's say your sales process is not doing too well, you want to increase it, you want to increase the efficiency of your sales process. You have an option. You can either look at parts of the sales process which you think is not doing too well. Lead generation, for example. You think that this process is not doing too well, so you say that we need to strengthen that part of it by adding resources, training, etc., etc.
Right.
Or the second option is to look at the entire sales process in total.
Oh, okay.
Not just one part of it, but look at the entire process, because that's what the theory of constraints mandates. You look at the entire process and you look at the throughput going across or through the product, through the entire process.
Okay, gotcha.
This is important. Why? Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Why improve or why spend time and effort in improving a particular sub-process? Or you're trying to improve your speed of delivery of a service or your quality of a product in a particular sub-process, while all it is doing is inventory is piling up next to a constraint further down the line.
Right.
So that's the reason why focusing on the entire process is so very important rather than focusing just on the sub-process.
True. Gotcha. So essentially you're talking about so if your focus is out here, take a step back and look at the bigger picture.
Absolutely.
And then identify the pieces or the places where, and then and you go in a cycle to identifying it and improving it, identify, improve, identify, improve, identify, improve.
Absolutely.
And gotcha. Folks, that in a nutshell was a theory of constraints. Of course, that's just a summary of it. There's much more to it. To know more, to see how it can be useful to your organization, to your processes, to your products or service, feel free to connect with us. This is Prasad Rao and Ayaz Zanzeria representing Inmutatio Consulere. Follow our company page. Reach out to us with your comments and with your doubts, your queries. We are here to help you. Stay tuned for the next. Thank you very much.